faced with your own mortality and like face that reality of, yeah, you can die, you know. So when you have something looming over you where you either have a close call or you have something that feels like it might be making your passing inevitable, you know, you kind of need support. That's a really tough thing to deal with, you
Right.
know? And so talking to him, though, I just got a feeling that he was just a very strong person. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I knew that already about him,
Right.
but having a talk with him about what he was going through made me feel even very much more so strongly about that. And, you know, I got to know some members of his family, his brother and stuff like that. I got to talk with him at one of the other events, you know, in his honor. And, it, you know, it was just a tough situation.
And just losing someone in the community in of itself is a tough thing to go through.
Yeah, not just because he was a rapper, but you know what I mean?
No, but you
because
grow,
he's a good dude.
yeah, you grow close relationships with everybody.
And that guy in particular just, you know, he was definitely
One of the best.
He's one of the best.
One
And
of
he's
the
very
best.
close with a lot of my close friends too. So it was just like
Right.
I saw the wave of effect that it had on the whole community. You know, it was tough, and it was just it made it that much tougher for me knowing that. Wow, I almost added to that. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Right, exactly. It affects everybody.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I mean, not just the close family and all of that. But so moving on, because we don't want to stay on, you know, a sad topic. You were on Jammin' 94.5 for a very long period of time.
Yeah,
And
3 years.
And so was that every single morning?
Every single weekday.
Every single weekday,
Yeah.
and you did the sports wrap up.
Yes, I did.
Now, tell me, how did that come about?
That came about because Ramiro and G Spin, who
Yeah.
at the time was the program director over there.
Yeah.
They-
Ramiro actually lived on my street when I was growing up. We lived on
Oh,
the same
really?
street, yeah.
How about that?
He doesn't know me though, but
Oh, well,
I knew he lived there.
he's a riot. But so Ramiro and G Spin had a conversation about wanting to do a creative spin on the sports because I guess the way that they had been doing it was boring or they weren't into it. So
Right.
G Spin was like, well, I got my man Ak, and he always drops the sports punchlines in his freestyles. I bet he could probably come up with something. And so they called me about it, and I did a demo for them, and they immediately were just like, let's do it. And, you know, from there it was history, you know, 3-year run. It was pretty cool. In that 3 years that I was there, I think there were like 4 championships in Boston or something.
So you
like
had
that.
a lot of positive, great material.
Yeah, things worked out a lot.
So every weekday, so what did you do? Did you have to watch all the games the night before? Did you have to watch like every single game, read every
No.
single newspaper
No.
to come up with something different every morning?
No, I'll tell you what, I think that like, if there's anything that's a talent of mine, it's just kind of being able to paraphrase stuff. So, you know, I could probably watch a 60-second clip of the news trailer for what the news at 11 is going to be and write a 3-minute song off of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all I really needed to do is like go to ESPN.com, see what the scores
And get the
were of
cliff
games.
notes.
Yeah, get the cliff notes, look at the recap, find something funny that happened, one
Yep.
or two things, and just put something together that's entertaining, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, at 7 o'clock in the morning, all you really want to know is, did the Pats win? You know,
Right.
it's not.
And throw in a couple
Yeah.
names and a couple
Yeah,
punchlines,
exactly.
and bam,
So-
you got yourself a
Yeah.
sports wrap
But
up.
it was fun. I mean, every once in a while, it was just like I couldn't believe the way things were magically coming together to put these little mini songs together some mornings. You know what I mean? It would just be amazing. And then you just realize like the way certain people's names rhyme with things,
regular
like,
words, yes.
just, yeah,
So
crazy.
before we run out of time, you did overcome, let's talk about your newest project. And I
Yes.
heard that you had to overcome another obstacle, which is another reason why you're perfect for this show. You know, you overcame, you know, your health and all of that. And then something about how you were raising funds with Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And so what was that all about?
So I decided to test the waters since I wasn't really liking what I was hearing from record labels about putting my new album out. The climate in the music industry is different now. You know, music doesn't sell the same way it does because there's so many ways to get music for free.
Right.
You have services like Pandora and Spotify that
I cannot
you know,
tell you the last time I bought a CD.
Exactly, and that's what most people are saying. So imagine how that effect is rippling through the artist community. You know,
You get less money per sale.
Much. So, you know, I'm looking for ways to combat that. And one of the things that I tried this year was to run a campaign on Kickstarter.com to get funded by the community. The problem is, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I'm not really a fundraiser. So the time and effort that it would have taken to put into that,
right.
I got to like 55% or something like that of my goal. Maybe if I had extended the period of time or sent out more emails, I don't know. But what I do know is it was cool to just test the waters and see like how different strategies might work for me. You know what I mean? So now I realize that I can cut out the middleman still, but there's the extreme of a situation like Kickstarter where if you don't reach your goal, no one gets charged and you don't get any of the funding.
They get all their money back?
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
I didn't know that.
All or nothing, so I got 0.
I thought you got half. I thought you got 55%.
No, if I did, I'd probably already have shot a video or something.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I can shoot a video for you, by the way.
Yeah, well, let's shoot one. Let's shoot a couple.
I did a couple of my brothers. Have you seen them?
I don't know about that.
I have a camera, yeah.
I know the little comedy skits. You probably direct
Yeah, but I
those
do
too.
music videos too.
All right, so we have plenty to talk about after we run out of time. But yeah, but either way, I'm just saying that is not something that I consider like a roadblock or anything like that. It's just, you know, again, just trying out different strategies.
Learning experience.
Yeah, and I have, you know, all my distribution is set up. I have a publicist ready to go. So, you know, the record just won't have the budget that I was hoping it would have for promotion. It won't have the amount of videos that I was hoping it would have. But I think that once those songs get out there and everything starts going, that we're going to be fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
So tell us about this new album. Like, where is it in the process of being released, and when can we, do you have a name for it? And
so the album is called Built to Last. It's my 3rd solo album. I'll be ready to put it out in the spring. February or March, probably leaning towards March.
Nice. And then, so where will we be able to find it?
It'll be everywhere: iTunes, Amazon, everywhere where music is sold. Everywhere.
Akrobatik.
Yep, people can find me online. I'm on SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Bandcamp under Akrobatik MC. Akrobatik MC.
That's right. And by the way, where did you get the name Akrobatik? I've always wanted to know that.
I came up with that name when I was 19. It was just a word that sounded cool. I thought it described me because I like to flip on the mic, you know what I mean? And,
so you're doing all sort of...
Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J, a lot of MCs always use the word acrobatic in their rhymes, and I just thought it would sound real cool.
It's cool.
And I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, I love it. It just flows really nicely. So we're about to wrap it up. So you brought your title track off the album. Is that what it is?
Yes,
so
Built to Last.
Look in there and introduce your track, and
all right, we're gonna look over here. All right, Aspire. This is Akrobatik, new single off the album, Built to Last. This is the title track, Built to Last.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
I'm not impressed by Mr. Fresh Guy. Too hot now, next year working at Best Buy. This is Akrobatik, brother. Why would you test? You leave with your chest fried, even the best try. And lest I forget, pop rap is no threat. I'm a vet from the era of the purple cassette. And yo, no, I don't drive no fancy car, but where I've been, son, your whip will never get you that far. Well known as a